Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Realms of Alovar, Gleaming Wildfire. We have a special episode. Everyone's here, including Talus. So nothing bad happened at all last session to anyone's father at all. It wasn't that by the hands of anyone else in the party. No, not at all. Hi, I'm Cole Wolfram. We are back here. Last episode, just to recap, the party destroyed the great-grandfather of Amaryllis and Cyrillus, who Raikon, the Lord of Rot, is what he was currently going by. He died, and then they healed Amaryllis' son and his wife, and Talus murdered the hell out of Krios' dad.
When you say it like that, it's
literally separated his soul from his body, so, like, Revivify don't work? Like...
Oh my god.
We don't have to say it like that.
I mean, he was just doing his job, right? Like, he was just doing his job. That's what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, according to who? Who again? Who is his employer again,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Some of the players actually don't know, so I'm not going to say it until it's revealed, because they didn't watch the Talus episode. They didn't want spoilers.
No.
Meanwhile, Pyrea was like...
I wouldn't know, so I didn't want to know.
Meanwhile, Pyrea went, "What did Zach do?" and clicked on the video.
I knew better.
Same.
I love how everyone who Zach has DM'd for was like, as soon as I brought him into the game. You know, Talus is just a sweet, innocent guy, guys. Come on.
He's just a little guy.
One sussy baka, let me tell you.
Alright, so... But before we get back to where the party was, we're actually going to shift back to the Empire of Heracus in the capital city, where Talus is sitting in the throne room in a chair, and the Emperor's not on his throne, and instead is sitting the Prime Minister Virilus, while the Emperor is indisposed. Talus has just given his full report to Virilus Seraphinius, and standing next to Virilus is Lord Burgles. Both of them, both Marcus and Kristoff, are standing on either side of the throne. So Virilus just chimes in with, "Well, at least you were able to take care of one of the targets we had in mind. You were smart to leave when you did, though."
Well, the imminent attack and then death was quite a motivator.
Well, we do have word that the Draconic army is instead heading here to the Empire. But that is not of much concern as of now. You will be rewarded for your efforts, Talus.
Well, I would hope so. That's been the whole point.
He stands up and walks over, and he just stands face to face. "A sum of 100,000 gold has been delivered to your family home, as well as," and he taps the rapier, the black rapier on your belt, and it shimmers and turns silver. "Now it has all the dragon-slaying properties without that pesky curse to get in the way."
You don't say. Shame. I was going quite a crotch to that little voice in my head.
We'll replace it with another soon, don't you worry. Well, oh, and we can't forget your third. And he snaps, and large footsteps are heard, as an undead bronze dragon, fully like physically fine, but just undead, walks up. "Your new mount."
Do I notice anything distinct about this?
Yes, it has a lot of scars in places that you have heard stories from Ramses in implicating that this is the same dragon.
Well, that is the biggest insult to injury I've ever seen.
Well, we have a lot more coming. You have done well, Talus. Should I say, Commander? Congratulations, you have been promoted into the Imperial Army's upper class. You answer directly to General Burgley's now, and are of equal stature to his son Marcus. Now we must prepare, but I assume they will be returning soon, and we'd love to give them a proper welcome.
I suppose they won't be too thrilled to see me again so soon, but no time like the present. And he'll go over, just kind of like inspect the bronze dragon.
She appears like in immaculate condition, apart from like the scarring. She has been completely revitalized, and her eyes are glowing bright white. And before she snaps your arm off, here, he hands you a rod. This is her control rod. As long as you hold it, she will do anything you tell her to do.
Really burying the lead on that one. I was almost within snapping distance.
Well, she wouldn't have snapped unless I told her to. He hands you the rod. And you touch it, and her memories start flowing into you. Including her final moments and her final thoughts of protect him.
Oh, that's, Does this go away at any time, or just always kind of replaying?
It only will matter if you have a conscience about it. But, of any note, Talus, you have done His Majesty's bidding expertly. I assume your accolades will be even more once he returns to his throne. Now, let us prepare for the festivities.
Very well, then. And he takes the rod. He goes, I go wherever it is you're supposed to be kept until I call you.
She turns and just slowly walks back out. And you do overhear Vrilis talking to General Burgley. He says, "What do you think will happen first? Will they tear themselves apart once they find out our little trick? Or will they come here to die at our hands?"
And Talus will be mid-stride and go, "Is there another trick that has been set up?"
Varilis smiles, and that's when we're going to pan to the rest of the party. For now. We're going to be cutting back and forth a bit this episode. So first, it's going to be Amaryllis and Krios. You are waiting outside. Well, Amaryllis, Krios is probably still with his, dad's body. Amaryllis, you are waiting outside as your son requested specifically to speak to Cyrillus first. And Cyrillus, your nephew he's kind of squeezing his hands together slowly. They're a bit stiff after all this time. I'm sure the feeling will come back.
It will with time, I'm sure. But stiffness, I'm sure, is a side effect of nearly 100 years of being stone.
100 years.
I know.
And he rushes forward and gives you a big hug.
And she's just gonna he's so much taller than her. This is common with the men in their family. But she just holds him.
Why did everything... Why did... And he moves back. Why did everyone ignore my final decree?
How public was it? When did you get it to the public? My love, that's a question I don't have the answer to. I was an empire away.
We had assurances that Krios and my father would be given a decree were anything to happen to me by your emperor and uncle. Father...
I see.
Why did father come here?
Help you, kiddo.
He was supposed to stay in the Empire. Of everyone in our family, he was the least fit at the time, mentally, to rule a nation.
And she's gonna go ahead and she's resting her hands on his shoulders and she goes, friend, that means that somewhere in between the assurance from my emperor and your uncle, that information wasn't given to your father. And that means I have some digging to do when I get home.
He's just gonna sit there for a moment and... In the time since I've been petrified, there has been a war against who was once my trusted ally, Kingdom of Elhalon. They were our allies when I was petrified, and suddenly we're at war.
It seems that there have been many pieces in play for a very long time. And we are only now getting a glimpse of what the consequences are.
He's going to look at you, and he's going to stare for a good long minute. And then he's going to grab the sides of your face and give you a forehead kiss. I love and appreciate you, Auntie. And before I speak to Father, I need to speak with Krios.
All right. I'll send him in, love.
I need to be sure what everyone knows before I talk to Father.
I think having all the information in one place is an excellent idea. And so she's gonna go ahead and squeeze his hands. And then she's gonna boop him right on the snoot. She's like, all right, I'll be back. And she's just gonna she's not here to try to impress her opinion. She's going to make it known. Her nephew knows that she stands by his dad and believes in his good intentions. Because she didn't hear any proclamation over in the Empire. So she's going to be like, all right. And she's going to go ahead and open the door and she's going to walk out into the hallway and she's going to turn painfully to Krios and be like, he would like to speak to you next. And then she's going to slowly approach Amaryllis.
I think Krios, still, you said his father's body's still in the room.
Your mother is in the process of gathering men to take it somewhere where it can be prepared for funeral rites. And they're trying to do it gently, but when a soul is removed, it decays a lot more rapidly than it should. Zach.
Golly.
Of course it does.
I think Krios will hear Cyrillus, and we'll say okay, but he won't look at her. But he'll keep his eye on his father, and he'll nod his head, and then he'll just walk over. Not stomp over, but he's moving with some impetus over to the king.
King looks at you and he's... Hello, old friend. It's been quite some time.
I wish there were better times for us to meet again.
He's gonna hold his arms out to offering an embrace for his dearest friend.
I think Krios will meet him at the embrace. But what you would think would be like warmth in a hug, it would just feel very cold.
I am sorry for what has happened to your family.
I appreciate your condolences. It is all very fresh.
And
You
what?
called from
Yes, I need to know something very important. Were you ever given my final decree before we were petrified?
decree? No.
My-
I was not known of a decree.
My wife, as you know, has a gift of premonition, and she foresaw something befalling the two of us. He's going to pull from his pocket, a letter that there were only 3 copies made. One was given to one was to be sent to my uncle, and the other to you.
Chris will take the letter, very confused, and there's like a very bewildered look on his face, and open the letter. What is this?
My father is a great man, and he is a very, very skilled mediator as a prime minister in the Empire. A much more complicated land than our own. And he was still grieving my mother when I was petrified. I did not want him to have all that responsibility thrust upon him. My first concern, after awaking and finding everything that happened, was that he had manipulated things to become a king while I was out. But it seems, if my aunt is to be believed, that I was mistaken. Krios, you were meant to rule as my regent all this time. You are the most capable man in my kingdom, including over myself. And you have a gentler hand than my father, to put it lightly. My father is a great man, but he can be callous at times when his emotions get the better of him. I think we both know this.
Upon hearing that, Krios would, the letter in his hand, as he was like reading it as the king was saying what he was saying, would slip for a moment. The moment that he says you were supposed to be my regent, he would have almost dropped the paper, and would have caught himself. But he'll look up from the letter and look at the king. And a lot of things are going on right now. Like his dad's corpses were right outside. So it's just a lot of information to process. But I'll look at the king and it'll go, Your Grace, this... I may need a moment, but this is interesting news, to say the least, I will say.
Well, since it seems my last decree was ignored, it seems the next one will not be able to. Krios Alakir, in the event of mine and my wife's demise, you will be regent until my child assumes age and proper ability to rule. Which, if anything were to happen to me and my wife, it will be your responsibility to make sure they are ready.
It is the highest honor. I appreciate this. Forgive me. I'm not excited.
I understand entirely, Krios, which is why I'm going to do my best to make sure that neither myself nor my wife die. And I will tell my father he's had enough to go through. He doesn't need to worry about ruling a nation.
I think at this point, Krios will be, as much as emotions are running through him right now, I think he'll be a moment of introspection, and understanding that he is about to go maybe on a blind rage, will say, I understand your frustrations, Your Grace. I do. I would vouch for your father on this. Was he emotional? Surely, yes, at times. I do not blame them for wanting to protect you. You were their first priority, and I understand why they would. But when they sought counsel, and I provided it, they did listen. I do not sense any foul doings from your father. The rumors of usurping were tossed around, but to my knowledge, I cannot say that Amaryllis was scheming.
Roll me persuasion check.
Let's see. Okay.
And this is why because I rolled randomly for the order of which three of you he was going to talk to first. And if he had talked to Amaryllis first, this would have been a very different turn of events, probably.
Cindy, I'm so sorry. It is a 7 total.
Oh no!
It's a 2 + 5.
You have inspiration. You could re-roll that if you would like.
I do have inspiration. You know what? I'll use it. I'll use it.
The Pally sorcerer rolled bad on persuasion. What happened?
It's like my modifier is fine, but these rolls are actual.
You know what it is? It's because you started cursing people on TikTok with their rolls, and it's coming back to bite you.
Karma.
Listen, I have
This
some data
is
on
your
that,
comeuppance.
I have some data on that. I'll rant about it later. The second roll is a 9 total, 4 + 5. That's looking good.
He's going to just kind of... I'll let my father speak on his own behalf, and we will have a talk after this whole dragon crisis is done about how my kingdom went from being staunch allies with the kingdom of El Halon and the kingdom of Holgoth, and suddenly we're not on good terms with either.
Yes, I understand. They are tenuous relations, to say the least.
But I appreciate you standing by my father and aiding him and advising him in all of these matters. I do not doubt my father's heart was in the right place. But the Empire and our kingdom are very different, and governing one is not the same as governing the other.
Absolutely. As wise as ever. It's a pleasure to talk to you again, friend.
And this next part is going to be even easier to ask, seeing as you are still a staunch friend. You will be my son's regent, and I will not take no for an answer on this. I am also naming you his godfather.
This is quite the day for news. I'd be honored, Your Grace.
I will not trouble you any further with any more matters. Send my father in to speak with me, please. And go tend to your mother.
I will.
And before you leave, he's going to put a hand on your shoulder, just pull you in for like a deeper hug this time.
Yeah, Krios will meet that, and there'll be a little bit more warmth. It's still cold, but a bit of a ease of the shoulder. Not as tense.
You are always my dearest friend, and I cannot wait to speak to Varvara as well.
She'll be really happy to speak to you too. And I'll leave.
Pats you on the shoulders. And you see his smile fade as you walk out, just slightly, as he looks down at the ground. Where do you go first? Because I'm assuming Amaryllis is still standing right outside.
Yeah, Krios will walk to Amaryllis, and he will say, and this will be the first time that Amaryllis will hear Krios address him in this way. He'll say, Amaryllis, your son wants to speak to you. Okay.
Thank you, Krios.
Of course.
Should I? No.
To Barbara.
Part of me was going to be like, and now we pan to Ramses. No, but no.
You gotta ask me other questions I don't know.
I
So-
don't know the answer.
So as you walk in, well, it's true. You don't know because, well, you know with Horgoth because they just refused to come to your aid. But with,
About to make stuff up.
but just a reminder, the kingdom did attack you, like you when your son went.
Yeah, yeah.
But so you walk in, Father.
Defari.
New look. Weirdly suits you.
It's not that different.
Before he says anything, he does open his arms for a hug.
Good. I was gonna say he's about to hug him anyways. Pull him over.
Look at you.
For a hug.
Before I say anything else, I would like to say that I do appreciate you, everything you did for my kingdom. Krios and Ansia did speak highly. And I'm going to ask you questions. And please be truthful with your answers.
I have no reason not to be.
This is going fully off that botched roll from Carrie. Why did El Halon attack us?
I assume from the outside eye, everyone assumed I mean, you've heard the rumors already.
Yes, that you usurped my throne, and frankly, if I had not spoken with Ansia and Krios, I might have believed them. Simply because... And he picks the paper off the ground that he gave to Krios and hands it to you. This was my final decree. My wife had a premonition something was going to happen to us, and we tried to be proactive. But Aunt Cyrillus, she claims that she never heard word of this. Uncle Virilus was supposed to relay this information to both of you. And Krios was supposed to get another missive. There were only 3 copies of this missive.
You sent it to Spirilus, not directly to me.
I sent it to the Emperor. And he responded saying that he would tell Virilus, Cyrillus, and you.
It was not related, son. I do wish you would have told me directly.
Didn't
Though,
have
to
time.
be completely truthful, I would have been here, damn the consequences anyways.
Would you have allowed Krios to be my regent?
If this degree had reached me, then yes, if that was your wishes.
Roll me, I know you're being honest, but roll me persuasion.
Why? Okay.
That's why it's persuasion and not deception. You're not lying.
I'm not lying.
It's just how much your son believes you. Roll with advantage because you're his dad.
Oh, okay. Well, the first one was 21, so I'll roll again.
Yeah, roll that advantage. I'm just kidding. 21 with a
Yeah, we're gonna go with the 21.
with a 21. He just.
No.
All right, Father. Well, that relieves my apprehension. But the order stands. If anything is to happen to me and my wife, Krios is to stand as regent until my child comes of age and capability. You are more than willing to aid Krios. And my...
Then I will.
But I have a feeling with everything I'm hearing today that Cyrillus may need your help more in the Empire. You are the rightful Prime Minister.
If it's urgent, I will go. But I would prefer to be here. A stone turned over is still just a stone until history carves a face in it, and you are not king for long. Until I am certain that Silveron is ready to write you into legend, I will not abandon you.
But you're forgetting my wife was queen for several decades before I joined her on the throne.
And with her help, we will persuade the masses.
And that's why Krios will be helping as well.
As you
I'm
should.
very well then.
Trust Krios.
As your king, if you are to dictate yourself as a citizen of Silvara now, I am requesting that when Cyrillus returns home to the Empire, you go with her. To make sure that my uncle is doing what he is meant to be doing, and acting in the best interest of the Empire, and not of himself.
I will take time to deal with my brother.
Still as stubborn as ever, aren't you, Father?
Someone has to be. Older sibling complex.
Cyrilla said that was probably the most endearing thing about me, is that I got your stubbornness.
Both a blessing and a curse.
Well, I am in need of more bed rest, so I guess who better than you to prepare Krios for his role as leading the nation while I am recovering, and so is my wife.
Perhaps. Rin. Your Majesty.
That
We
was
look to aiding Krios in whatever he needs with his father before asking to step right into this role.
yes. But first, these dragons must be dealt with. You've, from what I understand, dealt them a critical blow.
I do understand, but both Krios and Vavara were lights in my darkness, and they need our aid right now.
What's happened with Valvara? Is she all right?
She has also lost her father quite recently.
He leans back in his chair. So Krios' father and the King of Horgoth died recently.
As well as your grandfather and grandmother.
What?
It's been a lot. A lot has happened.
You see fire welling up at his fingertips, because he was more of a fire mage.
Yeah.
He-
If Amarella sees that, he would grab his hands, like, to calm them.
These are not coincidences, Father. I have a new task for you. You and your group find who is causing all this and stop them. We will give Krios time to mourn, unless urgency dictates action. Now, if you'll excuse me, despite being asleep for 100 years, I need more. I'm very tired, Father.
I understand.
Can you see to the doubling up of mine and my wife's guard, though?
I will ask Tyros to look over you directly.
Tyros, good. Just for what it's worth, Father, I think you did a good job. I love you.
I do. And I love you.
Now, your king orders you go get some sleep.
I may never get used to that. Very well.
You bossed me around my entire life. It's my turn.
Let's break this pattern.
So as you leave the room, Amaryllis, we are gonna pan back to Ramses and Thea, who were investigating, and they found residue of teleportation stones of their homeland. So, oops, somebody was implicated in the assisting of this murder.
Oh, we don't. Okay. All right. Yeah. Are we able... Would we know this? Hold on. Damn, there's like nothing... Ramses, are you able to trace this?
Arcane magic. It's not exactly my area of expertise, but I suppose I can take a look. Let me check my spell list, see if I have anything that would do this.
That's what I was looking at too, and I was like, I don't.
It's not a big spell list.
Yeah, neither is mine. It's like, well, maybe.
Oh no, you guys have to
can
ask
I-
other people?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. Can Thea like check all of these symbols and try and recall anything she might know from past reading, studying, any sort of residue that was left, just anything that would give her a little bit more of a clue of like what source.
Give me investigation check with advantage.
Damn. Okay. You sure not history?
Investigation.
Sir, I have a plus 14 history. Investigation, not that great. 12 in total.
You definitely, and here's where it comes in. You recognize some of these symbols as you investigate, and you find actually more that were kind of like chipped away and hidden away on the stone, on the residue. And now give me a history check.
Yeah!
You only needed a 10 to find extra stuff.
Oh, okay. 17 because I rolled a 3. Harry, this is your fault.
Hey, at least Jake's all got out as him as a DM in our last game.
Oh, don't count on it. Don't roll yet.
So, this is very much special versions of those stones that were crafted specifically for the royal family to use to travel upon greater distances without being able to be tracked.
Amazing. Cool. So sort of a little bit like what I've been using.
Uh-huh.
Super awesome. Thea's gonna like notice that and kind of have that residue and look over at Ramses and go, just kidding. I think I know exactly what this is, and by process of elimination, it would be probably one of our princes.
Well, I wonder which one.
Yes, it's not a hard guess there. It cannot be traced. My father's quite good at what he does, so
I can imagine.
yes.
Seems as though there's no ruling body of any of these nations that is going to come away clean from this conflict.
It's not. Other than a little bit of a sample, I guess, and Thea will try and any kind of residue that she can collect while they're here, she will go ahead and try and like put it in a little pouch or something. You never know. You never know what you need. You never know. But then she'll like nod at Ramses, and if you're ready to join the others, we can't do much else here, I think.
Before we do, Thea, we've danced around it before now, but do you understand that this war has extended beyond our allegiances? This is no longer a matter of each nation.
Yes.
I'm not saying you need to throw aside your allegiances.
I understand, but I will be keeping my family safe.
As will I.
Shall we?
Yes.
If Ramses knew anything, ooh, I'll message you. I'll message you. Never mind. We'll walk towards the others.
So as you do that, Varvara, you are sitting with Grigor as you see Krios walking up to you.
Varvara at this point is pretty sad. She just lost her father, and now a father of her friend who she tried so hard to save was murdered. She wants to be as supportive for her friend as possible, and the only way she knows how to do it is by having some vodka prepared as he approaches her. So, as Krios approaches Varvara, she's already holding up 2 vodka shots and is holding out one of them towards Krios.
So Grigor does give you a little kiss on the forehead and goes, I will see if anyone needs any help shoring up defenses or anything. You spend time with Krios. And he'll nod at Krios and just walk.
Krios will take the shot very swiftly, like, cheers, down it. And he looks super focused right now. He's a very stern, not an angry look, but he has dead eyes right now. I'll just say to Varvara, I appreciate your efforts in keeping my father alive. Know that now is the time for action, but I want to speak with you privately about something.
Yes, Krios, losing your father is something that no one ever hopes to see, and the fact that my father has been murdered almost the exact same way as yours, it's suspicious. Where do you want to go?
Cold. Does Krios have like a room in the castle? Probably.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you mean the highest ranking member of the nobility outside the king? Does he have a room in the palace?
Just a humble guy. No. He'll go. Let's go to my quarters this week. And if we could, we'll just walk over there if Varvara is down to.
We can we can short travel, or
Short travel because you're a dwarf.
short travel.
Krios will close the doors, and he looks very uneasy, like a nervous energy around him, given everything. But he'll say, "I am privy to some interesting information. The king, I just spoke to Rin. He had a decree prepared before he was petrified. Do you want to guess what it was?"
Well, my friend, I was never good at guessing, but a decree sounds interesting. Tell me.
The decree was I was supposed to be king regent, and the event following the king's incapacitation. But the information did not reach Amaryllis or me.
Who else was supposed to receive that letter? Just you two?
Cole, just to double check. The king told me you're supposed to go to Amaryllis.
It was supposed to go to you and then the Emperor, and the Emperor was supposed to pass down the information.
Got it. Chris will say there were 3 copies made. One was supposed to go to me, another to Amaryllis, and another to the Emperor.
Interesting. And we're sure that Amaryllis never got the letter.
I trust him. I trust his word. The king is going to speak with them now. I know not of what came from their conversation, but I don't think Amaryllis had any foul play. But there is something afoot.
Yeah, that emperor, he never seemed very trustworthy to me.
No. I think Krios at this point too, like it'll settle in as he's talking to Bavara that like what could have happened if he was King Regent, and specifically relations with Krios and Bavara's respective homes if he was King Regent versus Amaryllis. Um, Thinking things maybe could have been better, who knows? But he'll pause for a moment and go, you and I have been through a lot in recent weeks. I'm on the loss of your fathers, like I'm on mine now. They've made a grave mistake crossing us. So, I think, as you know, it is time for arms. I may be blinded by rage later, but I do have a gift for you, should we have to fight, just in case.
A gift for me?
Of course, friend, of course. And he'll go into a chest in his quarters and hand Varvara the... Let me just make sure I got the name right. The Bracers of Defense. They will, for stat purposes, for folks to be privy, while wearing these bracers, you gain +2 to your armor class if you're wearing no armor or using a shield. So hopefully for a resident barbarian, get a little bit of an AC boost. But he'll hand them to you, and you'll notice like they have the Halakir colors on them, and like an ornate design, a very, we'll say like intricately crafted, and I'll just hand them over to you. These are for you. Now that I wear armor, it seems like I don't really need these anymore.
Barbara's gonna grab the bracers and like inspect them very eagerly. And she'll look up at Krios and she'll have a little bit of one single tear running down her cheek and just being like, Krios, these are amazing. I did not expect a gift from you. Our friendship is a gift enough. But I will cherish these with my life. And she'll put them on and inspect them once again and give Krios a big, 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 big hug. Very tight hug.
Krios will reciprocate the hug. Friend, you have been the light in these dark times, and I appreciate you. I know I will, and I am often cold, but you are the warmth. So, let us arms.
And as they're still in a hug, Barbara is going to kind of mumble in his ear and say, my friend, I know your usual way of dealing with pain is to kind of ignore it. But it's okay to embrace it. You have just lost a father. And if you need to release your emotion, like you said, you might rage in the future. I am all good with rage, you know that. So, if you need to rage, if you need to cry, I will be there for you. And if you need to go and find that person and rip them to shreds, I will be there to help you do that.
I appreciate that, friend. And you'll see his eyes will well up, but he is trying not to let them fall. And he'll nod his head and say, my mother said to kill the man, and that is what I will do.
You have my...
On that note, real quick, we're going to pan to Pyrea, Thea, and Ramses. As soon as you guys walk in, Krios' father's body has been moved. And there are stains on the ground where there are a lot of liquid. Some of them don't even necessarily look like blood. And you notice Thea go up and investigate them. And she's usually very good at hiding her expressions, but her eyes get really wide for a second. Thea just did some rolling off camera, so she...
You cut out for a moment towards the end of what you just said.
Her eyes got a little wide. which she's normally pretty good at hiding her facial expressions. But it's a quick, like, blink and you miss it moment of her, but then composing herself.
Oh, well, subtlety is out the window these days. Ramses will just, as he, like, walked up with you, he'll just say, something interesting.
What do you see here?
Hey, what do I see here?
You see many different stains on the cobblestone and on the wood. Some of them are like blood, clearly. But there's one that's like a white purple stain.
I see many different stains on the cobblestone. What do I recognize? What this? You said like a whitish purple.
Give me a history check.
Oh, I'm brilliant at these. Watch this. Oh, 13.
This looks very similar to the liquid that Varvara's father coughed up when he died.
Is this just what fathers are filled with?
No.
Can we take away Jake's mic privileges for that? It's a terrible thing to hear.
Where is our out of context quotes channel?
I'll
The
bet.
human noise I made.
Just put it in the Gleaming Wildfire channel for now, and I'll make an out of context quotes channel later.
I stand by it. Yeah, Ramses will just say it appears like the substance that Varvara's father was coughing up.
Well, you catch on quick. It's exactly linked to that. So we should probably figure out what that is, don't you think?
I need to find Krios.
Lead the
Or,
way?
honestly, or Amara, someone from this kingdom. Someone who knows people.
On that note, you see Krios and Varvara emerging from the living quarters.
Oh,
Ramses
Yes.
will.
oh, I was gonna say, just the two we were looking for.
Well, hello there, Thea. Because Barbara remembers that her name is actually not Thea.
Does Varvara do a big...
Krios, do you know if there is someone at hand who could get a message to my dragon riders? Someone with the sending spell, perhaps.
Certainly. Cole, who would that be?
probably Sienna or the Queen. Sienna is probably around somewhere because your dad was dead, so she couldn't heal him. So she's probably looking over the other injured that are being brought in over time.
I would recommend Sienna, not the Queen, that she needs rest. Is there a reason why you need them?
Well, I am concerned for the safety of my own fathers.
Understandable, given the circumstances, but could you elaborate?
Please.
I'm
Yes.
worried that someone is going to kill them. And I want to send some of my riders to protect them.
Okay. Cruz will, look at Barbara, because Barbara just said the same thing about fathers getting assassinated. And he'll look at Ramses and Thea. You think it's fathers too?
Seems to be a pattern, and also we all seem to have targets on our back at this moment. And I suppose I realized I still have things to lose.
Well, I mean, technically I don't have a father, so not to, get too personal, but
I'm sure they'll
Anybody
be
else?
creative.
Anybody else we should look out for other than, I suppose, fathers? Perhaps widen that net.
Jake, so Ramses chooses not to tell us about the liquid or whatever you saw coming out.
Oh shit, that's right. Thea's probably not going to mention it. Yeah, he will.
Okay.
He will mention that. Sorry.
Ramses just goes, "Oh
I was
shit!"
These guys, I don't know if we've established this. Ramses is a 9 intelligence.
No worries.
Amazing.
Mine is not.
Okay.
particularly.
No, Zach, not the dad juice.
Are you Catholic? Because you need to confess.
Yeah, it's all silly. Oh, it's all
Wait,
silly and
it
fun. It's
failed.
all silly and fun when I do it. It's a crime. All right.
Well, considering you may have we know you committed at least one of the crimes.
Isn't it like an innocent until proven guilty? I don't know. All right. You guys keep doing. I'm not here. You guys keep doing your thing.
Let's refer back to episode 8.5.
No more solo missions for you.
Shut down.
They're very productive.
I mean, they are, but no.
Gets the people going.
Makes them real mad.
The crews, yeah, we'll say to Ramses that I understand your concerns, but yes, Sienna would be the best point of reference. And he'll turn to Thea. I would not assume safety. These people, whomever they are being led by, seem quite ruthless. Yes, they killed my father, but they also blew up my fucking house. So, I'm sure they'll think of something. I think Chris will walk off. Or not walk off, unless there's more that they want to say. He might.
You know what?
Can I connect any of this
With that roll,
I'm not gonna say it out loud, but
with
you know what I'm
that
talking about.
with that roll you get absolutely you connect the dots.
Okay, but I was gonna say, can I connect that to the injury that my mother got? Can I try and connect any dots to that blade? Would I know if any of that?
Give me a history check. And while you're doing that, Krios, I have a little happiness for you. As you're walking away, you hear as a big white golden retriever runs up and rubs into your legs. The pup that you saved right before you left and took in survived the attack on your home. And he is at your legs, rubbing into you right now.
I think he'd be like confused, like this random creature just brushing up on his leg that he didn't suspect. You've gotten so big. Wow, this is a lot to process. I'll kind of like look at Ramses, Cynthia, and Barbara. This is Frost. I assumed he burned in the fire, but it seems he's more resilient than I thought.
Half his tail is gone, I will say that. He did lose a bit of his tail.
Not you fucking monster. Sorry. That came out.
And Larvara would know about Frost.
Yeah, Frost.
Frost.
You know about him.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so she's gonna run to him too, very, very fast with open arms. Frost.
He kind of
You've
goes.
gotten bigger than I am.
He does a little first, but then he sees you. Goes oh. And he knows you as the Scritches lady, so he runs up.
And Barbara's gonna scratch behind his ears and then look at Truce that's over her shoulder at this point, and be like, "Hey, Truce, look, that's your friend Frost. Remember him?
I'm gonna roll for this
Tiny
relationship.
baby, now he's so big."
Okay, Truce says, pats him on the head with her paw, and Frost just licks it and then continues to rubbing into Varvara.
Oh, you're just a sweetheart, aren't you?
What'd you get, Thea?
30 in total.
Oh, 100%.
Wait, Cole, question for you. Did Thea and Thea and Ramses are the only ones that saw who was leaving from the portal, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone else was too worried about, the dead father in the throne room and the unpetrified king.
Yeah, yeah. This is great.
I mean,
I don't want to.
Ramses would have.
Filled them in.
Yeah, I think in this moment.
Shut up, Ramses.
Well, this is your opportunity. Go ahead, fill them in, Ramses.
Yeah.
Krios, Alovar, it seems that when your father was killed, Krios, there was a residue left behind of a similar material, a similar substance to that purplish fluid that Varvara's father coughed up as he died. And it seems that the teleportation was perhaps done by one of my dearly beloved princes.
Thea's just petting the dog. She's leaned down and is just scratching behind the ears.
And Ramses will also look at Krios and say, "Some time ago you told me of his involvement, and my first instinct was to doubt you. I should have trusted you."
Trios's hand will get kind of like glittery, like he's losing control of magic a little bit, but he'll clamp it really tight. Trust has been very difficult to come by in these situations. Was Radamix the only one you suspect? Did you see anyone?
Radamix, right?
Yeah, it was Radamix.
Cool. Radamix, yes.
Korgul's a good boy. For now.
And Radamix alone.
Carrie, are you trying to get Jake to remember something? Because if you are, it's not connecting.
So I guess one question for Cole: if Ramses did see just Radamix or the two?
If I remember right, Ramses only saw Radamix.
Right. Okay. Let's only rectify that. So Chris will say just Radamix, and I think he'll say it pseudo snidely because he doesn't believe in Radamix's abilities on his own.
Valid.
Yeah.
He would absolutely not have faith.
You
that,
see,
like,
when you say it like that, you see there is a look like Ramses is well aware of of the shortcomings of the princes. It's part of his job to know how to what weaknesses to look out for to protect them.
Mm-hmm.
But when you say that, he'll kind of like give you a look of like I'm picking up what you're putting down. And he goes, Radamix is the only one that I am aware of, and he'll kind of trail off and look over to Thea because it's her job to notice these type of things.
It was just him. That was it. That's all I saw.
all you saw.
Yes. Or Radamix is working not by himself, but without the approval of. To be blunt, he's gone rogue from his family. None of his siblings, as I am aware of, are mixed in with any of this, and I have been given express permission, if you will, to solve any issues that come up with Radamix.
Chris will cross his arms. I do not want to ask you either to commit treason, either of you. But you do understand, if your kingdom is implicated in this, these killings across nations.
As far as I am concerned, Prince Radamix has committed treason and betrayed our nation. And as such, he must face judgment. And
What is
justice.
required to send word to his mother?
Once again, look at Thea.
She's still petting the dog, and
As
just casually is like, Krios, once you know what you would like to say, I can make that happen. Is all I
Crystal.
can say about it.
He'll tilt his head and look kind of confused. It's quite simple. He's sworn himself to a devil, and he's been committing murder. Treason, specifically, inciting war.
She will know of this.
When? If I get a sense of like Krios is like amping up a little bit.
Oh, hey, Cole, win.
soon.
Yes, huh?
Soon.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can let Prince Korgal know immediately, but Her Majesty, it would take me a little bit of time before the day is ended, of course, but just a little longer for that. So, whichever you prefer.
I would prefer fast.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Do that.
So you do.
At this at this point, Varvara would have left the dog and left Truce beside it, and because she's seeing Krios is getting very agitated, seeing his hand squeeze, and seeing some magic come out of there that shouldn't be. She's just gonna come and stand beside him and squeeze his arm that was doing some magical spells, and just kind of be there for support. And she'll look at Thea and be like, reach out to them as soon as possible. This needs to be dealt with right now. There are people dying. So, you find out a way.
Yes. Then, if you'll excuse me for a moment, I can reach out to His Majesty immediately. Cole, is my sending stone a normal sending stone, or do I get more than 25 words?
You only get 25 words.
Damn. Okay.
In the meantime, Ramses will go. I've already forgotten the name. Sorry, I'm on painkillers right now.
Sienna. We can.
Sienna.
Yeah.
I will go find Sienna to get this message sent.
Yeah. Just go ahead and DM me those messages because I need to speed up a little for one little thing. Does anyone want to do any last minute bit of roleplay before we progress the plot?
Do we all know that Talus was the one who killed Krios' father?
Yeah, they found from his blood was on the scene because he did
Right.
get nicked by Krios' dad, but just tiniest bit. And he was also wounded, quote unquote. So he,
Okay.
well actually no, it wasn't Krios' dad. He injured himself on purpose to make it look like he didn't do anything at first. And that didn't work very well.
And that time that we were in a big fight with saving Krios' family, when he saved the father, we all know that he saved the father.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, Barbara is just gonna look very confused and say, to everyone in the group, I just really don't get it. Why why save your father back when we were fighting for his family, for your family, and then murder him anyways? What was the reason? This doesn't make any sense.
Perhaps to buy trust, time, maybe. I'm not sure.
For what?
I don't know. None of it makes sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Cole, do you think there's a way for us to roll some kind of a check to maybe have a hint into why he did what he did?
You could give me a group history check, but it's going to be a high DC.
Okay.
Yeah, we got Thea on our head.
Except Thea, you get to roll investigation. I'm just kidding.
26.
Hold on, let me check.
17.
I rolled a 4.
So, correction. Cyrillus is the one who saved the dad. Talus saved Varvara
Yeah,
and
correct.
everyone else. Yeah, Varvara saved everyone else. Or Cyrillus, Talus saved...
That's right. Okay.
So, Talus saved everyone else, but he didn't actually lift a finger to help
He didn't save the
Krios.
dad.
Yeah, he didn't actually lift a finger to save Krios' dad. He just saved
never mind
everyone
then.
else. Yeah. So technically... But to be fair, Varvara was unconscious when Cyrillus is saved the dad, so she might think, but like...
We saved everyone.
Yeah, no, the correction. So...
Apologize.
No, you're good. So, on that note, give me 1 second, guys. We need a, quick music change.
Wait,
You guys hear an ear-splitting roar coming from outside.
damn it.
And do you all run out to see?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You see from the north what normally would not be capable of being seen from this distance. You think a mountain, one of the mountains to the north, unfolds its wings as a titan dragon
What the?
spreads its wings, flies, and at first it's looking like it's coming straight for Silvaron, and then it makes a sharp turn midair for Heracus. As its roar just like, you can hear it from this distance, it's miles away. And Ramses, you do know this because Thea told you that she can travel. Thea has some of these stones that can teleport someone instantly, but she only has a limited supply of them. And
My sending stone first.
you did.
Just a bag full of cool rocks.
Amaryllis, as you run out, you see your son run out too and see this, and he looks at you. Says, "Go." And he looks over. Krios, I understand what you're going through, but you'll have a mission. Retrieve the Emperor. Bring him back to safety. Nothing can stand against that beast. Because
Use it as a distraction.
Ramses, you are looking at this thing, something that has not been seen since the age of the Heruval, the great beasts that attack the gods.
Oh boy.
A Titan Great Worm.
Oh boy.
By the gods.
And as the dragon raises up, a mountain range was actually its tail spikes.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Just a little guy.
this is just Ankela. It's just Ankelagon the Black.
Shit.
So Thea, you have limited time until it reaches the Empire. You hear the king, and I imagine Ramses gives you a look.
Who can I take? Who can I take? How many people can I take with my bag of rocks?
It just opens a portal wherever you want that's open for a small period of time. Anyone can walk through it.
Okay. Oh, jeez. We need to be quick. We have to get to the others. I can get us there.
You can take all of you plus one NPC, and I imagine. So the choice is really between Tyros and Grigor. Grigor. Okay.
He lives here now. Okay.
Damn it. Didn't intend to have this happen, but you know what? It happened. So you throw your stone down, portal opens into the Imperial Palace. And do you all go through?
I suppose yes. Can I? Oh fuck, my griffin. I'll be
Do
fine.
we have a choice?
I mean, you technically do. Leave the Emperor, let the Emperor die.
I mean, what have you done for me lately? I mean,
Cyrillus is like already through the door.
Well, there you go.
Calling
So,
to Ananda to go grab shit. Like,
yeah. The portal stays open
She's
for
already gone.
a decent amount of time. And as you guys walk through the portal, we're going to go a little longer before break today. You are in the Imperial Palace, and it is dead silent. No guards, no soldiers, no light, except for a light coming from the direction of the throne room.
Can we sense for any sort of like magical fuckery right now?
Give me an Arcana check.
Cool.
Yeah,
I know that was really ambiguous, magical fuckery. But
I mean, it's appropriate. Let's
I knew what
be
you
real.
meant, though. Like,
like, I have a feeling because what was it like?
great.
Session 1, there was
I'd
like
like to
some
do a
weird
perception
stuff
check
going on.
specifically.
Perception check
Because
specifically?
it's her
Okay.
home, and she's going to be more familiar with it.
Okay. It's 16 plus 7, so 23.
I would like to use. I would like to also use divine sense.
Ooh.
Good shout, good shout.
Okay.
That's 13 plus 19.
32.
32.
That's beautiful.
Amazing.
With a
you.
perception check, Cyrillus, everything feels wrong, and it appears that the halls are empty, but you can hear voices coming from the throne room, none of which are the Emperor.
Question. Back when Cyrillus and the Emperor dated for like the hottest of seconds, would she have been given access to any throwaways between her set of apartments and his that would have been known to just the two of them?
Yes.
Excellent. She's gonna go ahead and take that. Because she doesn't, like, she knows there's light coming from the throne room. There are other people to investigate that.
So, okay, you go that way, and you guys see Cyrillus, like, bolt for, like, a hidden passage, and as she walks through, it closes behind her as a stone wall just slams.
Portal stone.
You have to know where you're going. It's like Nightcrawler's
I
teleportation.
saw the door open.
I mean, you can.
I'm a rogue.
But with divine sense, Ramses, you feel a demonic presence, and coming from Prince Radamix
Ah, you son of a bitch.
in the throne room. And Krios, you get a message
And
from Radamix. Welcome, Krios. We're waiting.
yes, you need friends, don't you?
You might want to bring yours too.
When you die, I will smile.
So, where does everyone go?
I sent my message to Korgal before we went through the portal. I sent
Yes,
it to
I know you
Okay.
did. You're fine.
I'm just
You're
saying it
good.
out loud.
You're good.
State-sanctioned violence.
And Ramses, you hear a familiar dragon cry.
though.
Oh, baby.
Uh,
From the same area you sense the demonic presence.
Ramses looks over at Krios and just gives him a little like.
Guess we'll turn a nod.
Amaryllis? Where do you go?
I think he's gonna immediately send sending to Cyrillis just to check if she's okay. Like, that's his priority.
And
She's immediately like,
Yes,
I'm on my
they-
way to his room. Like,
you okay?
I'm safe. I'm good.
Okay. And then as soon as
I'm
he's
finding
like,
the Emperor.
he's good, he would just head towards the throne room after the others.
Varvara?
Gregor's with us, isn't he, right?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so she's gonna look at Gregor, she's probably like, Gregor, come on, let's go. And she's gonna follow right behind Carrie, Krios.
And I'm imagining, Thea, you go with the group.
Yeah, but I trail back just a little bit and go invisible first.
Roll me a stealth check.
I'm invisible. Leave me alone.
With advantage. With advantage.
Good, thank you.
Boop. Now,
Oh,
on the roll 20, you guys have moved. I'll put your tokens on after the break, but we'll put the map up in a minute, but not quite yet. As you guys walk in, their only light coming from the throne room is from a big stained glass window that, despite there being no white light, there's a white light emanating down onto the throne. And the throne is not sitting the Emperor. Virilus is sitting there looking at his nails, as standing all in a line in front of him is Prince Radamix, Marcus Burgleys, Christoph Burgleys, and Talus. As
All our ducks in a row.
and as you guys rush in, the doors do close behind you. What'd you get, Thea?
28.
28? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. As you guys walk in and the doors close behind you. And next to Talus, he is petting your dragon, Ramses. Ooh, this is the wrong.
oh, so you all made it. That's wonderful.
Shut the fuck up, you bastard.
Virilus ignores you and says, "Oh, brother, where is our dearest..." Wait, I already know. Going to check on the Emperor, isn't she? So he
Food.
he smiles at you in an almost uncanny smile. Says, "And don't be modest, Talus. Please, please." Oh, wait, it's a bit unbecoming to speak of your own accolades. As Virilus stands up, walks down, puts his hand on Talus's shoulder. "Why, you have just been the best, an absolute best soldier I could have asked for." As he turns and smiles at Krios and Varvara. "You have not only committed the murder of Lord Halakir, but King Ragdane of Horgoth. And you made it look like it was his own son for a bit. Quite the talent you are."
Well, you know what they say. Two in the hand is worth two dead world leaders, something like that.
How
You
could
would love
you?
to hear yourselves talk so much.
What are
Why
you
did
doing,
you even
Virilus?
save me?
Well, some of you just couldn't wrap your heads around what's on your side, and now, here in the cold light of day, they were correct, but nothing inspires.
You cut out at the end there.
And
No, I heard nothing inspires, and then
nothing inspires loyalty like self-sacrifice. And you see Talos will like pick up his a little bit, and you see like the spear scar from where like he kind of got murked by the spear to get away. And you know, I supposed I'd have no more problems after that, but then things were expedited, and that was not my call. I just follow the gold.
Blades high, Barbara. They will taste blood today.
Oh, we will. Barbara is going full rage mode at this point.
Virilus just raises a finger and says, about that. We wouldn't want anything bad to happen to Cyrillus, would we?
Leave her out of this.
He smiles and snaps, and before... Oh, Jack went away for a second. That's horrible timing!
How dare you?
And she disappeared from life.
We will let Marcus Burgley's kind of smile and go, look at the dragon and be like, what do you think, Ramses? My finest personal kill brought back.
Ramses kind of scoffs when he says that. And he says, typical of you to claim the work of others.
Oh, you misunderstand. I fired the ballista myself and left before you arrived. You slaughtered innocent men that day.
None of your men are innocent, and you are a coward. You're nothing but just a parrot, just chirping away the words of those around you. You're only who you are because of your father. You're only able to do the things you do because of your unholy allegiances. You are just a sad little boy who was never as good as his older brother. And even now, even if you die, even if I die, you will be nothing more than a footnote in your family's history. And that is all you will ever be.
You know what, you're right. But if you do kill us today, just know, you'll be the reason she died. Twice.
See, the thing about that is, little lordling, you are about the 5th, 6th person to say that to me. And by the time it comes out of your lips, it's absolutely nothing. Because again, you parrot the words of those who pull your little strings. You have no thoughts, no actions, no powers of your own. I used to hate you so much, and now you are just sad.
And with that, we're going to pan over to Cyrillus. Cyrillus, you walk through this corridor, and if you take a step, something squishes underfoot. You look down, and there's blood up to your ankles. You are in the prince's room. All of his guards are slain by Burgley's spears. Or the Emperor's room, and he is nowhere to be found. But his sword is still hanging on the wall. And you know there is another passage from this room that leads directly to the throne room, and you see drag marks. What do you do, Cyrillus?
He's going to do like a cursory investigation check or an arcana check to just double check that she's not going to like fry her own hand off if she picks up his sword. That's anathema to what she actually wants to be doing. All right.
Okay, go ahead, give me an investigation. Yeah.
Okay. That's a 19.
There is not really anything more noticeable except one thing he never leaves behind as well, besides the sword, a pendant you gave him when you two were when he was courting you, is hanging off of the bed with a bit of blood splatter on it.
Is it a magical pendant? Is it a helpful pendant?
Would
Would it be something that she would immediately be like, oh yeah, I gave you that like 30 years ago?
It's a very important keepsake that your mother gave you. That you gave to him when courting each other.
Okay.
Not magical of any means, it's just a trinket.
Gotcha. It's just an emotional keepsake. Cool.
Yeah.
She's going to grab his sword. She's going to grab the pendant. She's going to like throw it over her head. And she's going to go down the passage that she knows leads to the hallway or like to the Great Hall.
Okay.
And then she's going to be very quiet.
Give me a stealth check.
The 19 on the die.
Okay. Total of?
Please. No, give me.
We actually roll for him then first, actually. Ooh. Doesn't matter. So as you make your way through and you see the Great Hall as Virilis snaps and the illusion of what was the throne disappears and you see two new thrones built on the sides, each of which has the Emperor and, confusingly, Virilis, who looks like he's been emaciated and weak and tortured, pinned, stabbed to the throne by spears. As the Virilis you guys have been talking to, Talus, you don't see this yet, as he goes, Talus, now.
As you wish. And you see Talus very fluidly brings his hand to his hip and draws his rapier, and really just kind of without looking, like, drives it directly into Prince Radimic's neck and twists and
Radimix
and like
starts choking and coughing and as he just falls. And now tell us, this is where you turn and you see two Virilises. And the one you've been taking orders from, his entire face changes. And he turns into a man with sunken red eyes, pale skin, slicked back black hair. I needn't have bothered, honestly. Cyrillus and Amaryllis, you were so easy to fool these long years. And he walks over to the Virilis impaled on the chair. He was so certain that his siblings would never fall for an imposter. But you ate it up so quickly. And played right into Lord Bahamut's hands. And he points to the center throne that is glowing silver. And it's a pity you didn't come sooner, but Raikon was quite the distraction. For the ritual is already done. A vessel is made. And you see both the Emperor and Virilus as Virilus looks up and all he telepathically just tells Amaryllis, "Tell Cyrilus I love her."
Stop it. Stop it. Resist it.
As they both are drained of their vitality and emaciated, as their souls are torn from them into the center throne, and a new body form is starting to form from it. A silver...
No!
A humanoid body. And you see the Titan dragon fly above and drop something through the stained glass window. As an orb lands in the lap of the new body. And pulsates. And this makeshift Virilus... You know what? Thea, you can try to throw your portal. Try to throw your little portal thing.
Been invisible this whole time.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay, I was like, it didn't really change. It just changed where I threw it.
Important question.
Athletics?
Where are you trying to send it?
Open fields of her childhood home.
And you're targeting the new body being built.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. What did you roll?
Okay, you said athletics?
Uh-huh.
16 in total.
You see one of the burglaries try to reach it. It goes through his fingers. As it does hit, and the portal opens, and all three of them are sucked in. So you have successfully teleported the new Bahamut body to your homeland.
That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
And the man who masquerades as Virilus just... Well, you'll be the first to die, you little bitch! As he shapeshifts into multiple bodies and rage, cycling through each of the forms he's taken over these last 100 years. The Emperor. Ooh, the Emperor. Cyrilus. He's taken multiple forms to try to... The Cyrilus one was not used often, except to manipulate the Emperor. The actual Emperor. And he, multiple bodies you guys don't recognize. Varvara's brother. And then finally lands on his true form, and he just spreads out as two wings spread from his back, and he shapeshifts into a form granted to him by the devil he's also made a pact with, as he turns into a demon. And Talus, you have a decision to make on your turn when we get into initiative. Or you can make it now, before we start initiative rolling. Talus, you see all this happen. You did not know that it was a doppelganger. You thought you were taking orders from your lord, Virilus Seraphinius, this whole time.
Oh.
You have just slain a prince of a foreign nation. At the behest of an imposter. You've slain a king.
I did a lot of shit at the behest of an imposter.
How do you react, Talus?
Word, that's such a good question.
And while you think on that, we're going to take our break. And when we come back, because the Burgleys draw their weapons. When we come back, you'll find out when we get back. So, thank you for watching, everyone. We'll be back after the break, and combat will begin. And we're back with the map and everything. It's time for initiative rolls. Everybody. Well, Talus already gave me his, so everyone else. Krios.
That's a natural 20 plus 3. It's a 23 total.
Okay. Varvara. You're muted, Varvara.
I'm muted.
What's going on?
What are you doing?
Blink twice if you need help.
You're very
That
muted.
is
Me earlier.
You're very muted, and I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry, I lost the window, and I was like, because I have like 12,000 windows open on my computer.
What's your initiative?
With advantage, I rolled 19.
Okay, Ramses.
Fuck, math. 13.
Amaryllis. Cyrillus.
23.
Tied with Krios, who has the better dex.
My dex is 19.
He's 18.
Okay, so Cyrillus will go before you. Thea.
And so will Ananda.
Mm-hmm.
I got a nat 20 on the die with a +5 to dex, so 25 in total.
Fucker.
So initiative order is Thea.
No.
Thea, Talus, Marcus, Cyrillus, Krios, Amaryllis, Virilus, Varvara, Christoph Bergles, Papa Bergles, Ramses, Grigor.
How did I roll, like... How am I still at the end?
You got a 13!
How does that keep happening? 13 is above average.
Not at this party, apparently.
Yeah, the dex
Fuck
average
y'all.
is very high.
Bunch of speed demons.
Neum.
Go fast.
What?
Much more fitting music.
Yeah.
Thank you.
that?
Thank you, near replicant. All right, so Thea, you're up.
Riddle me this. Since I'm invisible, do I already have advantage?
You're not invisible anymore. You just threw a thing.
That's an action. It hasn't seen me.
Well, that's your action then. If you want to, you can either be not invisible or have used your action.
But we weren't in an initiative order.
You know what? I'm gonna roll for this. I'm gonna roll perception checks for everybody. Talus, roll a perception check.
I actually can't see shit.
Fine, you're still invisible. You're still invisible, Thea.
Anything out of my left eye.
Yeah, I rolled a 7.
You're still invisible. Thea.
The reason I asked was for my sneak attack.
Yeah, she's trying to.
You can get sneak attack. Who are you attacking?
I was gonna try and hit the dragon, man. But I have to move up. Ah, shit. It's fine. It's cool. I love how I went first, and then everything I'm trying to do is kind of fucky. It's cool. I'm gonna have to get close to it anyway. Alright. That threw everything out the window because I only have 30 feet of movement. Okay, bonus action, Misty Step for 30 feet. 20, 30. Using
Get
my
out of there.
movement. Using my movement. To get a little bit closer. 5, 10, 15. About 20-ish. And then I'm going to use action, the sneak attack.
You gonna attack the big demon boy?
Yeah, I just had to use all of my other stuff too, so I could only throw one extra dagger. So, 76 worth of sneak attack damage.
Well, roll the hit first.
Yes. I was just making sure I'm doing all the things. It doesn't fucking hit.
Well, what'd you get?
I don't know. I don't know what this single one dash on a die means. Not a nat 1 or anything.
Natural one, you say? Natural one, you say?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, nobody is right next to you, so you don't stab Krios.
Rah, I know. Can I still roll to attack for my one singular dagger?
Yes.
Amazing. Hey, that might hit. Is a 22 gonna hit?
Yes.
Okay, so my sneak attack is beans and didn't do anything, but it's gonna get a tiny poke. Worth 8 points of piercing damage. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, you're definitely not invisible now.
No, I'm fucking not. Okay, that was my turn.
Alrighty. Talus! What you doing, bud?
Yeah, you see Talus is like next to this bronze dragon. Remind me of the bronze dragon's name again.
Jake knows that.
I don't think you ever got it.
Jake needs to find it in his notes.
Okay, well, whoever it is.
Whoever it is.
Yeah. And like looks, like sees Thea like appear and go after this weird like demon changeling that he's been listening to.
Yeah.
And he like glances back at everybody else and is like back and forth and back and forth. Well, this is a pickle. I was paid very well. And then on the other hand, there is everything else. How does my commanding?
The dragon gets a turn after your initiative, so she shares your initiative but goes right after you.
Okay. And what's the ceiling situation in here?
Very, very high vaulted ceilings.
Very cool, very cool, very cool.
And a hole in a massive stained glass window.
Got it. So Talus is gonna swing around. And okay, disappeared. We're gonna give you a little bit. Yep. And you see as he like comes around, he's already got his rapier. And as he circles around to Mark, he goes, "Did you know about all this?"
Yes.
Now, I'm very, very, very good at what I do, as you can see. And I have never had issue with taking gold for taking a life. Nor do I particularly regret any of the lives that I've taken for gold up to this point. But you made a fool of me, and I don't like being made a fool of. And Talus is going to sneak attack on Marcus Burgles.
Okay, roll to hit.
Alright.
Don't nat one.
What if instead I nat 20 on Marcus Burgles?
Damn.
Okay. Roll me, and remember, my crits are double total damage, so roll your attack, your sneak attack, your attack damage, your sneak attack damage, and then double it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let D&D Beyond do this, because it's a lot of D6s. Oh, man. Alright. You double the amount of dice, or you double?
Roll all the dice and then double the damage.
Right. Oh, go back. Okay. So D 58 piercing damage.
Jesus.
Owie. That's already doubled.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. 116 piercing.
Okay. Sneak attack. With that fancy sword.
And then I'm gonna attack again.
Okay.
And it's not even like it's not emotional. It's not like a how dare you. It feels like very, if an attack can be business casual, like that's what's happening.
Quite the description. A business casual attack.
Yeah, just a business. Yeah, exactly. 8, so that is 12 piercing damage. And then I use a superior to make a trip attack.
Okay. What's the saving throw on that?
That'd be a DC 17.
Dex, I'm guessing? Or strength?
Strength.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 20. Not nat, but 20.
Fair enough. You're still gonna take an extra 3 piercing damage.
Ow.
And then as an action surge, I'll hit him 2 more times.
Okay.
So 7 plus 4, that is
11.
All right. Yep, 11, and then and so he'll take another 5 piercing damage.
Well, what was the roll to hit on the third attack?
Oh, right, that's important. Pardon me. Yeah. 18?
18 does not hit.
Oh, okay, so he misses. Got it. And then I've got one more, so let's see here. It's a 15. Come on. Plus 9, so 24.
That hits.
All right. So 5 plus 6. So 11, and then we're going to try to trip him again with one more pierce.
That's a natural 20 on that one.
All right.
Man, I'm glad I played a D&D game before Carrie's curse hit me. Since Carrie's curse, I played a game in between.
And so you see Talus lands this one big hit. And then is just laying him up a little bit. And then Talus just, you see hops up and swings his leg over onto the dragon.
Okay.
And that will be Talus's turn.
And since we're going off Oath of the Dragon Rider rules for the dragon, your dragon does only get one attack of its multi-attack or its breath weapon.
Okay. So you see as Talus swings his leg over, he's gonna look down at all of you as the wings kind of start to beat. And he goes, I don't really go in for religion or whatever. So, best of luck. And kicks off the ground with the dragon. And what's my dragon?
You have enough flight speed to get out.
Yeah, and just...
This little shit. All right.
And takes off. I will be suffering no consequence. Okay, thank you very much.
was not expecting the stab and run. Oh,
Coward.
Krios about to hunt him down. Facing no consequences. I will say, Krios, I will give you, if you want to use your reaction to fire one attack, like attack or spell at him, I will let you. If you want to use your reaction for that. Just as a little fuck you to the man who killed your father.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah. Let's see. What makes things fall? Oh, maybe I don't know. Perhaps command.
Well,
Yeah. About a command on so if I use this command, would it be I do it on just Talus? Or would it be Talus and the dragon?
To be fair, you could use it on the on Talus. You'd have to do it on Talus because the dragon will not respond to your command as long as he has the control rod.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use it on Talus then. I will need a 17 wisdom saving throw.
17 wisdom. Hell yeah.
Did you see my message, Zach?
Yo, yeah,
Cool.
yeah. It'll be wild if he just like jumps out of the sky.
Yeah.
All right, that is a 17 on by the skin of my teeth.
Do you say anything as Talus flies away, Krios? Knowing your spell failed, I won't make you use the spell slot then.
Okay. No, it's all good. He won't say anything, but he will just be glaring at Talus.
You see, as Talus goes to, like, as he takes off, you see he takes the rapier that's in and just, like, lets it fall out of his hand and stick into the ground.
Interesting. Not
And
touching
then
it.
fucks off.
Talus has fled.
Wow.
And with that, bye-bye, Talus. Zach, do you need to go? Because you have to get up for work in the morning.
I do. I was going to do that anyway. I was going to bail regardless, but this is the time.
Well, if you had bailed, I would have just controlled Talus, but you know, it's probably better this way. Now Krios has someone to hunt.
I don't
So,
want to be done yet.
alright. Well, that is Talus's turn. Thanks for playing with us, Zach. We will see you later. And now, on the initiative order, we have... After Talus, not Thea. Oh, I'm dumb. Marcus Burgleys, who is kind of pissed. And he's just going to turn and look at Ramses and go, well, won't be an even fight, but I'm still going to give you a good one. And he's going to bonus action first, chug a superior healing potion. Heal for 28. Still, Talus did over 80 to him, so, or over 100. And then he's going to run up to you, Ramses, spear in hand, shield on his, or actually no, he's going to run up, sword in hand, and he's going to swing at you. Do you want to?
Go.
Okay. He's going to. That is a 22 to hit on the first one.
That will hit.
All right. That is going to be 16 slashing, and he's going to use a superiority die to attempt a disarming strike. I need
What a
a.
coincidence. I'm going to use the superiority die to reduce that damage real quick.
Okay, I need a DC 17 strike saving throw to not to drop your weapon.
Cocked.
Honor the cock.
There we go. 21.
You do not lose your weapon, but you will still take 4 extra damage from that attack.
As he advances and begins swinging, Ramses kind of like turns as he like deflects some of the blow, and he's gonna look I guess just down the line to like Varvara probably, because she's the closest one who might go after him, and he just calls out to the group, "He's mine."
All right, he's going to take his second attack. That is only a 19 to hit.
Misses.
He will action surge. That is a natural 20.
It's a regular hit because...
Oh, yeah. That is going to be 16 piercing. He will use another superiority die to attempt a trip attack this time. DC 17 strength saving throw.
20 total.
Okay. He will still take 5 this time extra damage. And final attack. That is an 18 to hit, which I know misses. So he misses. And then, he's the action, bonus action movement. Yep, that is his turn. Which leads us to, after Marcus, we have Cyrillus. And then Ananda.
And then Ananda.
And
All
then
right.
Krios.
I can't see where I am, but I'm assuming she is fairly close to both the Emperor and Virilus.
You're close to where they were until Thea threw a thing that teleported them.
Heard.
I'll send you a picture real quick.
Yeah, please
Thank
do.
you.
Please do. I'm sorry, I should have done that. My bad, Jack.
I'm like, because I have no actual clue what's happening.
I got you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, Thea accidentally teleported them away.
Heard.
So you're about
50
feet from that guy. The big guy.
The big guy is the one who is masquerading as Virilus.
Where have you sent it to me?
In our general chat.
Gleaming Wildfire chat, yeah.
Gleaming Wildfire.
I was
yeah.
like, where is it? Where am I supposed
I
to look?
like Cindy's finger just pointing to where Cyrillus is. Yeah, you're...
Cool.
Now I can zoom in a little bit. Well, then the people at home can't see Cyrillus if I do that.
That's fine. Okay.
Actually, there we go. Everyone's in screen now.
Well, okay. I can cast Jesus. Sorry, this has completely sidelined my whole plan. So I'm like, ooh, what the fuck can I even do right now?
If you would like, as a middle ground, I will. If you would like to use what you were planning on using that you sent me, I will allow you to use your connection to one or the other of them, either Virilus or the Emperor, to send teleport Ananda to them and cast it through Ananda, teleport her. If you would like to save one of them and use it on one of them. Using your connection to them. As a middle ground.
And she's gonna send Ananda to the Emperor.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Flames of Purity. So as a bonus action, you can touch a creature and heal it. With each touch, a creature regains from 1d6 to 4d6 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a pool of 12. I will be using 4. And I think she's going to cast Healing Word as her actual action.
Okay. Now, looking at Flames of Purity again.
Yep.
Because it has another effect that would be... You could use that to end the soul-stealing condition.
Ooh, let's do that then.
But you would only be able to do that on one of them.
Oh, it's going to be on the Emperor. Like, she and her family, including all of her brothers, their entire point is supportive of the crown.
Okay.
And, like, she knows that Virilus would hold it against her if she saved him over their Emperor.
Okay. And you're going to want to thank Thea, actually, with something that's going to happen along with that.
Thank you, Thea. I am going to do Healing Word. Is Ramses within 60 feet of me?
Ramses is... He is exactly 55 feet away.
Cool.
You may heal him.
Then I'm going to cast it at...
I'm mostly okay, I will say.
Heard. Then she's going to cast it at something low. But she's just like, I'm not having any of this right now. So 4d4 plus 4. So...
I'll have you roll that, Jack.
15.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So that's your bonus action and Ananda's bonus action both used. And your action, I'm going to say either yours or Ananda's action to send her. So I'm going to guess Ananda's. So you still have your action.
She's going to move farther away from the bad guy.
Okay. More towards
squishy and small.
Towards your friends or back, because there's not much room to the back of the room.
Yeah, somewhere towards her friends, probably. That feels correct.
Yeah, and you have 30 feet of movement. Okay. Okay, and Ananda is currently not on. Ananda is currently not on the field, but she will return to you at the beginning of next turn. But that is the last time you can teleport her this combat.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I tried to help.
You did great.
So with that, we're gonna do something off screen at the end of the round. Oop. I just realized Val's face has not been on screen for the last couple of minutes. I'm fixing that. And it is now Krios' turn. And on deck is Amaryllis and then Virilus in quotes. All right, Krios, you're up. You're muted.
Sorry. Upon hearing Ramses call out that he wants the one-on-one, Krios will nod his head gladly and turn to General Berkeley, whom he is not liked since the moment that he met that man. And I'm gonna quicken spell, and we are going to just start blasting this guy. Off rip, we're gonna go with a 4th level Ice Storm, and I will need him to make a Dex save 17.
Dex save at Big Berkeley's, right?
Big Berkeley's.
Dex save 17. That is a 9.
Oh, get fucked, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna roll these die on D&D Beyond, because that's so much. So I'll be 4D. Nope, that's the wrong spell. Hold up. Where are you at? I literally just... Here we go. All right, 2D8. Here we go. So I'll be 15 ice damage, and then I gotta roll 4d6 for the bludgeoning damage. So total... Okay, 5 bludgeoning damage, so total looking at 20 damage.
20 damage on Papa Burgley's.
On Papa Burgley's, and then after the quicken spell, we're gonna let our friend Varvar get ahead on some of the fun, and he's gonna cast haste on Varvar.
Hasten the barbarian.
And yeah, just so +2 to AC, and yeah, y'all know what haste does. Y'all know what's up. And then I'll end my turn there.
All right, which means it's Amaryllis' turn.
I'm trying so hard to do something that won't hit Perea. I think we're gonna focus on the big guy. Just 'cause everything I do.
The imposter.
He's gonna hit you.
Your brother's imposter.
Yes.
I think
Anything you
I've
want,
got
except
some. I think I have like a reaction where I can skedoodle. I'm really
like,
Skedaddle,
I don't
skedoodle.
want to hit you with this.
Turn into a noodle.
I can move. I can half whatever you cast.
I'm not gonna
Do it.
No.
Do it.
Okay, I am gonna hit him. It's a 20-foot radius though, so that's why I'm like, okay, just enough to hit him, but not. Yeah, we'll do it like.
You can do that. Yeah, he's big.
Yeah.
I'm on this side.
There you go. Whoa.
Yeah. Okay. Amaryllis, like, he is so mad. Okay, he's mad. All right, so much has happened, and now Virillis, like, this just okay. Now my parents and my grandfather, and now and so his hands for the first time in a long time are like, they start casting flames. And he's going to just reach out and cast a huge ass wall of fire in a circle. Right on that guy at a level 8. So I need it.
He is going to look at you and go, I think not. And he's going to attempt a counterspell.
Dare you? Counterspell back. No, I was kidding.
You can.
Yeah,
You
I don't think I have counterspell.
So he's going to attempt a counterspell. He's not going to cast it at 8th level, though, so he's going to have to roll for it. He needs a minimum of 13 on the die to counter this.
Dare you?
Stab him in the toe.
That is
Like-
so rude.
That is a 14. He does counterspell you.
Uh,
But that uses his reaction. And he's going to smile and go, I know all your brother's memories. I know his mind. I know everything about you.
Quicken spell.
You can!
Yeah, okay, quicken spell in the exact same spot. Yeah, he'll do Synaptic Static.
Okay, what's the save?
Genius. This is a intelligence thing.
Of what?
16.
Well, that is a natural 1, so he fails that.
Good. Very rude. Oh, that's so many dice. 25 damage. And you already used your thing. Yep. On a failed save, a target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. And during that time, it rolls d6 and subtracts the number rolled from its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as a constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Okay.
We'll end there.
I will... Well, his turn is next, I think? So... Yeah, so is that your turn, Amaryllis? I'm going to roll that d6 now. That is a 2. He has a -2. Okay, and now we're going to... Let me check my messages real quick. Okay. He is going to look down at Thea, and he is going to reach his hand out, and it's going to start glowing black as he is going to cast a Vampiric Touch at 6th level at Thea. So that is a roll to hit.
I mean,
-2.
Cool.
That is a 19 to hit.
A 19 hits. Fine.
Okay. Let me just double check the dice roll here. And he upcast it, so he's casting this at 6th level.
Offended.
So it's going to be 6d6 necrotic damage, and he's going to regain half of that back.
Okay, well, can I also get a dex save from him as this is happening?
Hellish Rebuke?
Oh, yeah.
That's a nat 1. He fails, so...
Amazing!
10,
So I'm
16,
gonna roll...
20,
dice.
23... That is going to be 26 necrotic damage, and he heals 13 of that.
He'll take 11 points of fire damage.
So he gains 2 of that back.
Shut up. As she, like, stumbles back away from a little bit and, like, tries to light up his foot.
He's going to look up at you. Then he is going to bonus action Quicken Spell as his face changes to Virilis, changing his class for this turn.
Did you guys what for this turn?
And he is going to Quicken Spell and point at Varvara and Krios and cast at 6th level Chain Lightning at Varvara. I need a dex save from Varvara, Krios, and Ramses, because you're the only ones within range.
Hold the phone. Counterspell.
Okay.
At 5th level. I'll roll for it, though.
You need a 11 on the die to pass.
Okay. Do I have any modifiers on this?
It's just a straight. It's spellcasting modifier. Well, you need your roll plus spellcasting modifier to equal total of 16.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, my spell attack, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spellcasting modifier.
Spellcasting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the modifier.
Just the modifier, not the spell attack roll. Otherwise, counterspelling
okay.
would be counterspelling would be much easier if it was your spell attack bonus.
What did I need?
You need a 16 total.
I got a 12.
Counterspell does not go off. So dex save for Varvara. Remember, you get advantage on these because you are a barbarian. Same for you, Ramses.
Right.
Yep. So Krios is the only one who doesn't get advantage. And it is a
but-
DC 17 dex save.
Okay.
Or, sorry, 18. I was looking at Marcus for some reason.
The 13 for me. 13 total.
Yeah, it does not pass.
Both of you have +3 to this roll.
Because Paladin.
15 for me. Oh, +3, so
Ooh.
16.
Yeah.
I get +3 as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sweet. Yeah. I got 19 then.
So you...
Dex save?
Yep.
20 total.
So, for Ramses and Varvara, you'll take half. Krios, you'll take the full amount. And this is going to be 10d8 lightning damage.
Oh, that's so great. Love that.
Chain lightning. 8. 13. 15.
Sick.
23.
Sick.
28.
So sick.
36.
Another one.
38.
Hell yeah.
What's 38 plus 7? 45. 46. For the last one, 52 lightning damage. So
Can
for...
I heal that much? I get temp HP? Is that what that's what that was?
and then for Varvara and Ramses, you take 26. 52 for Krios, 26 for Varvara and Ramses, yeah. So, and he just looks down at Thea and smiles and goes, "You're the one I care the least about killing."
That's so rude.
Wow.
Do I have to make the con save on haste, right?
Dagger.
Yeah, you gotta make a con save on the haste.
What do I have to beat?
It's a con... You have to be 26.
But you have +3.
Yep.
For the con save?
Half the damage.
Half the damage you took.
Oh, that blows. So +3. Okay. So, all right.
If you get a nat 20, you auto succeed.
That
2 nat 20s.
is a 26.
It's a 20.
Good. Barbara's still
Thank
hasted.
God. I have a +8
You
on
got
my
this.
con save too, so thank God.
Fuck
Those
yeah.
paladin levels coming in clutch now, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, I had heavy con when
All
at
right.
the start, but it's
So-
chilling, chilling.
Kieran,
So
do you have
yeah,
auras?
Hmm?
Do you have auras? Do you have aura
No.
protection? Okay.
he's not high enough level. Okay, so that is Virilis' turn, and now it is Varvara, and then Papa Burgleys, and then Ramses.
Woo.
Varvara, you're up. Hit this.
Barbara's up.
You just got
Keep it
shocked with
smashed.
lightning.
So first of all, as Barbara gets hit with haste, she goes like, "Whoop." That felt tingly. Thanks, buddy. And then she's gonna look at Ramses, make eye contact with him, and do like a little nod, as if an understanding that Ramses, you take care of this guy. I got the rest. You can take this one. I take the other stuff. And as she gets hit by lightning, she'll go, "Wow, that felt nice, Virilis. Thank you. That's what I needed to get woken up to smash and hit." And by the way, she's already enraged before the fight began because she was upset with the whole Talus situation. That's okay, right?
I'll allow it.
I did mention it before we did initiative.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so she's gonna pet her saber-tooth cat, and they're gonna rush straight towards the Papa Burgleys.
Okay,
And
I'm gonna guess roll to,
Barbara.
roll to bonk.
yeah, you are correct. I have 4 attacks, don't I?
Yep, and you can attack recklessly to get advantage on all of those if you would like.
Sweet. Okay, let's do reckless attack. I'm
Reckless
going
does
to.
grant advantage against you.
For a pure barbarian, though, it's like, what does it matter?
Honestly, yeah. Okay, so with advantage, I have 26 to hit.
Okay, that hits. Roll
Yes.
roll hammer damage.
Hammer damage. So Barbara is going to use her Stone King's hammer.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 2d6 plus 17 with all the modifiers you gave to the hammer, plus 3 for rage.
Mm-hmm.
So, where is the d6 here? So 11 plus 17, that's 28, plus 3,
30. 31.
21.
31.
31. 20? 30?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. 31.
Okay. Cool. Thanks for counting for me, guys.
That was the most barbarian. I just want to say that's the most realistic barbarian moment ever. 31? Really? Cool.
Schmeck.
Okay. Roll.
Okay.
Go ahead and
We're
keep
doing
rolling.
another.
Go ahead. Roll again.
Perfect. That's another roll to hit.
That was a big circle, guys.
No, no advantage in this one, right?
You can still attack recklessly. Like, you can... Once
Oh,
you...
I can keep going with reckless.
Yeah, that's one of the cool things about Barbarian
Oh.
is you can just continuously reckless attack.
Okay, 27 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. 2d6.
But as you hit him with the first one, he's just going to look at you and smile as he spits blood and goes, "Unlike your father, you seem to have some fight in you. I heard he died choking, crying, pitiful, not kingly in the slightest."
Oh, rotten hell, you bastard. He was as strong as stone, and he was better than you 100 times. And she's going to hit him. And the hit was 8 plus 21, so 29. Another smack.
Roll again with advantage.
It's nice playing Barbarian after playing a Sorcerer.
Barbarian's always a nice palate cleanser. It's like, I just want to hit the thing.
It's perfect. Yeah, I don't have to think about spells. 27 again.
That hits. Especially
Does
when...
he have anything else to say?
Not yet. Especially when Krios hastes you. It's fun being a barbarian, huh?
That's another 11 plus 21, so
32 again?
32.
Trust me, I know what it's like to have Carrie haste you, because in our Baldur's Gate, I'm playing a barbarian, and he goes, I'm a just. And he hastes me, and I'm like, yay.
That's perfect. As she does this third hit, he's gonna look at him and be like, do you have more words to say?
She's just gonna smile and be like, a pity your father couldn't see the strength in you, though it is middling.
Now I understand. He did see the strength in me, and that's why he sent me here. And I will avenge his death, and Krios' father's death, and you will suffer in hell. She's going to roll to hit again.
Last attack.
Okay, both were 19th.
19 to hit. That does not hit.
Got that.
This time he just like swats away your hammer with his great sword or great axe and just smiles.
She will smile back at him.
What is that your the movement bonus action? Actually, that is your turn.
That is my turn.
It is now his turn. And he's going to hold his great axe high, and he has advantage on you as well. And his axe is going to glow with a like black glow as this Oathbreaker is going to swing with advantage.
Boo.
Well, that's a 29 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Boo.
And he's going to pump a third level smite into this.
Nice.
So you resist the slashing damage, but not the radiant damage. That's going to be 18 slashing halved to 9, and for the radiant, let me get my d8s out of where they go. 3, and he gets to roll 5 of these. 8, 16, 24, 26 radiant damage for the first attack.
First attack.
Second attack with advantage also because he did reckless. That is a 19 on the die, but because of his special weapon, a 19 is also a critical hit.
Varvara has adamantine plate.
Okay, so that's still a 27 to hit. Still hits, but... So, no crit. Good. That is going to be only 10 slashing, half to 5. And he's going to pump a... You know what? He's mad at how much damage he did. He's going to pump a 5th level smite in there. He's gonna do a 5th level. So that's going to be 7d8 necrotic damage. 1, 7, 15, 21, 29, 36, and the last one, 44 radiant damage on that one.
Love it.
And then he is going to bonus action lay on hands himself for 40 HP.
bonus action.
I have it lay on hands as bonus action if you do it on yourself. I follow potion rules for lay on hands. I've had that rule since the beginning of the campaign. I mentioned it multiple times because you ask. You've done it before. You bonus action lay on hands yourself.
We'll check the tapes.
Okay, you've done it. But yeah, so he does that, and then that is his turn. And now it is Ramses and then Gregor.
Finally.
Guess what I'm going to do? Well, actually, first up, I realized that with my bonus action, Ramses stands at a crossroads. And instead of raging, I will use my bonus action to channel my divinity to invoke my vow of enmity upon the little Burgleys. So Ramses just holds out his hand and he utters a word in Draconic. And his eyes just kind of flash with this divine light. And I'm going to make 2 attacks against the Burgley boy with advantage now. And at a glance, how's he looking?
Doesn't look great, but he doesn't look like he's about to fall over and die either.
Okay. So for do I have multiple d20s? I gotta speed this shit up.
Talus just went stab and then bye.
Yeah. That is a 25 to hit for the first one.
Yeah, no, that hits.
Okay. I'm gonna start this off strong and do a 3rd level smite.
Ooh.
So that is going to be 2d8, 3d8, 4 additional d8 plus another, so 5 additional d8 of radiant. Spear first, max damage for that. So that's going to be 13 from the spear itself, radiant damage, 15, 16 additional radiant damage.
Okay.
And then for my next attack, that is even higher. That is a 28 to hit. Now, Colt, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can smite multiple times on a turn, correct?
Yes, we're using 5e, so it doesn't require your bonus action to smite.
Okay, I'm gonna smite again with another 3rd level. So spear is going to be... Okay, well, we went from max to min damage. So that's going to be 6 damage from the spear, plus... Significantly better. 10, 18... 23 points of radiant damage. And as this is like full, like, Achilles versus Hector... spear and shield fight right here, as Ramses just begins like laying him, and as the spear strikes, there's just these like, I don't know if you guys remember in the Thor movie, but the destroyer, that noise that would happen when it was like, that happens every time Ramses hits, and it like echoes throughout the hall, and he just looks at the Burgley boy. As he's advancing on him, and he just says, "All your talk, and here you are, just a sad little boy who's going to. I'm going to make you suffer, and I'm going to enjoy this." And that is my turn.
All right, now it's Gregor, who is going to run up to Papa Burgley's and just go, "You shall not strike my girlfriend again!" As he swings. As he crits. With his great sword. And he's gonna 4th level smite that too. So 6d8. 2. So that's 19 slashing to Papa Burgley's. And then that is going to be, let's roll, 8, 10, 18, 24, 27, 35 radiant damage. And then as he does that, he's going to strike again. So that was also doubled all of that damage, so. And this attack he will unfortunately miss. But for his bonus action, he's going to drink a potion of for his bonus action, he's going to drink a potion of haste. And use that second action to open his mouth and point it at the Burgleys' face and breath weapon. Burgleys. That is a nat 1 on that saving throw. So that at this level is 4d10 radiant damage because he is a radiant Draken. But he can also choose to make that fire, and he's going to. So 9, 17, 19, 29 fire damage to the face. And then he's going to look at him and go, "No, you fight me, you curmudgeonly old bastard." Because even when Grigor shit talks, it is absurd. And that's Grigor's turn, so back to the top of the order, it's Thea.
My turn. He's within 5 feet of me. Oh, damn. Nobody else is close to me. Okay. So, bonus action, my thing that gives me advantage that I can't recall what the hell it's called. Cunning action. No, not cunning action. Steady aim, sorry. Bonus action, steady aim to give me advantage because nobody is near me. And then, since I did that, I can sneak attack even though he can see me. It doesn't matter. I did the bonus action thing. Does a... Damn, it's not gonna hit.
It might.
No, it's not. It's a 9.
See, you can't hit things.
No, I can't. That's not true. I'll throw a dagger. Let's see if the dagger hits. The dagger will hit for a... I can't tell if that's a 3 or a 5. Hold on. A 25 in total.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, well, I'll hit for that much damage. Hold on. For 9 points of piercing damage. As a dagger sinks into its knee, as she... I can't move because it'll hit me. Yeah, dudes, that's it. That's my whole turn, everyone. Oh, wait, I could... Nope, that's a bonus action. Fuck. I used my bonus action already. That's it, everyone. That's all I can do. Yep, that's it.
Okay. It is Marcus's turn now. And he's just gonna swing on Ramesses. A 9 is not gonna hit. A 27 will, though. For 11 damage. He's gonna try one more superiority die to make you to drop your weapon, giving a strength saving throw.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I had a thought, and carry on. Yes.
He's gonna use a superiority die to strength saving throw, make you try to drop your weapon.
Captain.
It's gonna be a lot of
21 again.
You don't drop, but you still take 7 extra damage. Yeah. So 19 total damage. And as a bonus action, he is just going to... He looks like he's going to say something, but instead, he just smiles as his eyes glow blue, and he's gonna say, "He's coming." And that's going to be Marcus's turn. Cyrilus! So, for your reference, Ananda poofs back right next to you. And Varvara got her shit kicked in a little bit. Krios also took quite a hefty chunk of damage. It's pretty much everyone except Grigor and Ramses is hurting. Or, and Amaryllis, because Amaryllis was safely out of the lightning bolt zone. So, yeah. And distance for... you're muted, Cyrilus. Jack, you're muted.
Annoying. All right, we're going to be doing mass cure wounds. We're going to probably do it at 7th level.
It's a good thing the creature doesn't have his reaction.
Okay, so y'all will be regaining... Jesus. 5d8. All right, so this is going to Krios and Varvara, and I can choose up to 6. I'm going to trust who's ever able to look at where I am. It's up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius sphere centered on that point. Each target regains hit points equal to 5d8 plus 4, which I will be rolling.
You can hit... Okay.
Would
There
you
you
be
go.
okay using your movement to
Yeah.
go forward a little bit and
Okay.
then get in? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
How
I'm
much
down.
movement do you have?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
13.
She can get this close.
25, 30. Then you could get, yeah, almost.
You can get Ramses, Krios, and I'll allow Varvara, just because she got a beaten.
Thank you. Okay.
I am a generous DM sometimes.
Okay, hold please while I do math. All right, that's 10. That's 14.
That's how you know he's got some crazy stuff planned for us, because he's allowing like
That's right. 27 plus 4 is 31.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And as her bonus action, she's going to, what's the range on? Within 60 feet. So she's gonna look at Thea and like hum a lullaby she knows comes from the region Thea is from.
Okay.
Big stack.
I think gives her bardic inspiration.
Alrighty. Now it's Ananda's turn. She poofed back. And she still has she has her action and bonus action. Boom. Okay. So what are we having? Oh, you're doing math still?
I'm currently screenshotting a thing for the party.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, and now I'm reviewing what Ananda can do. For the party, it's Spark of Life you want to look at. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Um. I think we would like Ananda to flash. There's a DC 11 Constitution saving throw, or become blinded for 1 minute on whichever bad guy is closest to her.
We will say that is the big boy because Ramses wants to fight Marcus alone.
That's fair. It's an unfortunate DC save, but you know.
That is a 12. He rolled bad, but that's still a 12. Sorry.
Not bad enough.
He got a 3 on the die. You just got a 2. Alright. That's Ananda's turn. Okay. With that, it is now Krios and then Amaryllis. Krios, what you got?
Quick question. If, hypothetically, I use 2 weapon attacks, could I quicken spell to cast a spell also?
Yeah, that's rules is written how quicken spell works.
Okay, cool. Just making sure I was reading that right. Let's fucking go. Krios is going to beeline right over to Papa Burgley's. I'll move him. Hold on. I'll move him like if I can pick the right item. Here we go. He's gonna get right here, and he's going to take a swing with his short sword of wounding.
Ooh.
So let's roll for that. 18 plus 8 is a 26 hit.
Yeah.
Lovely. All right, I'm gonna roll die on D&D Beyond. Lovely. So I'll be 4 piercing damage to start.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna smite at the 5th level on that joint.
Okay.
So what is that? 5d8.
At this point, yes, because you don't have no 6, because the level 1 smite is 2d8, and then it goes up a d8 every level, and then once you hit level 11 in Paladin, you get improved smite, which you don't have
I
yet.
do not have that. All right, so 6d8.
6d8.
Give that a roll. That'll be 35 radiant damage.
So how do you kill Papa Burgley's?
Fuck that dude. Okay. So Varvar is there, Gregor is there. Krios is just kind of gonna like swoop in behind Gregor, who I'm assuming is a much taller person. Is gonna kind of come out from behind him and just stab this right through his like mouth, through to his skull, and then he'll say, "Speak, dog." As that radiant damage just scorches his soul.
He dead. He very, very, very dead. He doesn't have a head anymore. Krios burned it to ashes, including the skull.
Let's fucking go.
And you still have a second attack, but you can't really reach anybody.
Yeah.
But
I'm just going
quicken spell.
I don't know if you have a ranged weapon.
Yeah, I was like, can you like throw your sword?
I actually have no range weapons.
He's a sorcerer. He's a sorcerer.
It's a short sword.
I went very much spell sword for this guy. But yeah, I'll quicken spell, burn 2 sorcery points, and then he'll cast an ice knife at our fiendish friend.
You aim and get right at him, because if you aim it right at him, you might hit Thea.
Ooh, you're right. You're so right. Okay. Then I'll hold that. Instead, we'll just go with a Ray of Frost.
A knife?
Okay.
You should be able to. You should be able to.
Ice.
I'm deck.
Ice Knife has a range.
Yeah, there's a zone around it.
It's in a. Do I have a reaction? Can I do that?
It's
When you
yeah.
can see.
It's a 5-foot range on the area of effect.
It's an attack spell. Can I use my uncanny dodge?
I'll allow it, but that will use your reaction.
Are you comfortable with that? I can use Ray of Frost. It's no problem.
No. Which
if
one
it's
has
a-
more damage?
Ice Knife.
Saving throw, you should have evasion. It's like a dex save.
True. Yeah, it is a dex save. 17 dex save.
Yeah. So then,
Do that?
If you have evasion, that would apply.
Yeah, so if you pass the saving throw, you'll take no damage.
I do.
You want to risk that?
Yeah, go for it. I have a +5 in my dex.
Okay.
Okay, give me that save. And I'll roll
what
for...
do
It's a D...
It's hits first.
Well, yeah, roll the hit first.
Oh, sorry.
That's a 17 to hit.
That just hits.
Ooh, okay, say less.
It did not hit me because I got a 13 on the die +5, so 18.
Let's go.
Okay.
So like as Krios throws, it's gonna be like Thea heads up and just forms this ice knife and
Thea, you get an uncanny feeling. You're like, oh, this is what it's like as a dagger flies at you being thrown by Krios.
And that'll be... Make sure I'm rolling the right die. It did the our fiendish friend make a dex save as well?
14 total.
Okay. Cool. So let me add. So for first 14 total. Okay, so he fails the dex save. So he'll take 1d10 piercing damage. So it'll be 4 piercing damage on the hit. And then since he failed the dex save, it'll be 2d6 for ice. I'm going to use another sorcery point for my Draconic Affinity to add 4 damage to this ice roll. So it'll be 9 plus 4 will be 13. So we'll have 17 damage total from that.
Okay. Nice. No ice.
And I'll add my turn there.
All right, with Krios' turn ended, it is Amaryllis! And then the fake Virillis.
I'm so indecisive today. I think he's just focusing.
What? Cindy indecisive? When does that happen?
He's just gonna do psychic stuff. He's gonna do Mind Spike at the big guy. If you'll do a Wisdom saving throw for me. Beat 16.
That's a 2 on the die. He does not pass. Total of 9.
Okay, buddy. And that will do 42 damage. And on that failed, I will always know where the target's location until the spell ends, but only while the two of us are on the same plane of existence. And he cannot become hidden from me or turn invisible for like an hour. Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, we're doing that, and I'm gonna do Quicken Spell and just toss a Mind Sliver at him if I can. If you'll roll an Intelligence save for me.
That's an at 20.
Yeah, no. Just a little tickle.
All right, is that your turn?
And Virillis. Yeah, that's it.
So on Virillis' turn, he turns to Amaryllis and goes, "Fine, I suppose I'll deal with you." And he raises his hands to the sky. But then he suddenly reverts to his light elf form, which was the form you guys saw before. This is not a changeling, this is a light elf. And he reverts back, looks at his hands, confused.
Hatter, what are you doing here?
As he... No. Not Ixie. Definitely not. As he looks down at his hands, and then you all see a hand just go through his chest, holding his heart. A scaly hand. As he's lifted off the ground, there is a tall, like, ethereal being with half his body physical, with 2 large wings. He just goes, "Oh, poor child, you failed me, so I'll take you to restore my form." Crushes the heart as his body fully reconstitutes. As you guys see 2 large platinum dragon wings coming from a humanoid body, standing at about 8 feet tall, armor appearing on him, horns jutting up from the back of his head, his face looking identical to Virillis's. As the Lord of the Gleaming Dragons, Bahamut, tosses away the fake Virillis's body and just stands there looking at all of you. Just kind of scans the room. And he looks down at Thea and flicks his finger. Thea, I need a strength saving throw. DC 32.
Huh?
In the what?
Fuck that.
Not even remotely close. A 6?
You fly back and slam into Varvara.
Okay, cool. Cool.
He then points to the center of the room, and everyone, except Marcus, including Marcus actually, needs to give me another strength saving throw, as a, like, black hole is forming in the middle of the room, pulling everyone close.
Strength?
Yeah.
Oh no.
DC 32.
Oh,
Oh no.
fucking yikes.
Amazing.
Oh,
Cool.
God. Oh no.
Hate to see it.
What everyone get? Okay, Krios.
13 on the die.
Okay. Ramses. You're muted.
Nat 20, 26.
Nat 20 is on a success, so you are not pulled. Thea.
13?
Amaryllis.
3.
Cyrillus.
I also got a nat 20, so 21.
Somehow Cyrillus, of all people.
One to strike.
Varvara, what'd you get?
A filthy 20.
So all those of you who were pulled, you are pulled to the center of the room and held there. And Marcus is not. He's instead pulled straight to Bahamut. This is your last chance to kill him, Ramses. You want to make attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Do it.
You have to. You're pulled to the center of the room, kind of where
26 to hit.
roll me damage. You can smite on this if you want.
Well, here's the thing, Cole. Here's the thing. See, I have the Sentinel feat. Where is? Yeah, wait. So, he's not going anywhere once I hit him.
Yeah. But roll me damage.
I'm gonna. Give me a second. I hate D&D Beyond's layout.
Super valid.
Yeah, I will smite again. There's another thing that happens when I hit someone with a fuck. I just read this shit. Hang on. Sorry, I didn't think this would come up. I didn't think he was gonna go anywhere. Okay. Hell yes. Okay. So that is shit. Fuck. Sorry guys. It's
You got
almost tomorrow
this.
here.
So much burning.
13 points of damage from the spear itself, plus 22 points of radiant from the smite.
So as you stab him, as Bahamut tries to pull him back, you pierce him through the heart as your radiant damage spikes out of him. And Marcus Burgley's bursts and is dead.
In the moment before he does, as like the energy kind of charges up, I look him in the eyes, and I say, "You will not escape this."
And he dies, and Bahamut simply looks and just goes, "Wasn't worth the effort then." And he just kind of looks at all of you. "Hello, children. What do we have here? A failed dragon rider. A chosen of a weak god." As he looks at Krios. "A filthy spy." As he stares at Thea. "A king's least favorite child." He looks at Varvara. and 2 siblings who couldn't save anyone they love. And a sorry excuse for a dragon. And he clenches his hands. Grigor failed to save, so he's with you guys. As he is attempting to use Draconic Domination on Grigor. Grigor needs a nat 20 to not be compelled to join Lord Bahamut's side.
Bahamut, this man already has a Dom spoken for, so okay. I'd like to.
Can we tell that something's going on?
Is this a
Right?
spell?
Like, can we?
It's not a spell, but it is a magical effect, and you can tell he's pointing directly at Grigor, and Grigor starts like... It's kind of like, for those who've seen, like... It's kind of like a Majin Vegeta moment where he starts clutching his head and screaming at the top of his lungs.
Where is Grigor's token? Where
Well,
is Grigor?
I've abandoned the he's right next to all of you guys in the center. He failed the saving throw, so he's right next to all of you.
One.
He's right next to all of you.
Can
So,
I reaction to cast a spell on him?
on Bahamut,
Right.
On Grigor.
you can try. You can cast. What are you going to try to cast?
Sanctuary.
You have technically already cast a leveled spell this turn.
I did. Yeah, I did.
You ice knifed,
I did ice knife.
and you use your action bonus action. I would if you had not done a leveled spell this turn, because
That's fair.
All
Well,
right.
technically, I do have a melee action left because I only swung one.
that's not how spells work, and you know it.
I know.
All right, Varvara, if you would like to use your reaction to give Grigor the help action and advantage, I will allow it.
Yep.
Do you say anything to Grigor as you can literally see him growing more scales and wings starting to sprout. He's growing more scales and even starting to sprout wings as this is all happening. His breastplate breaks off of him.
She's gonna turn to Grigor, put her hands on his shoulders, and look him straight in the eyes. And she's gonna say... she doesn't know what's happening, though. She just kind of, like, sees things going on, but she's not magical, so she wouldn't know, right?
Wouldn't know, but you know something's up.
Okay. Grigor, what's happening to you? Speak to me.
Okay. That gives him advantage, I'll say. He just screams in response. First one's a nat 1. Second one is in fact a natural 20. Grigor stops, the wings recede. He has 2 big scars on his back, he loses some of his skills. He's not fucking joking. That shit. That's God. As Bahamut just raises the hand and goes, "Dear sweet child of mine, don't you realize that if you simply kneel, you will be perfected? And this goes for all of you. There's a place for you all at my side. All I ask is that you kneel."
Same speech, different day.
And expect and accept the purity I offer of perfection.
Perfection.
Can I eat him?
You can't. I don't think it'll work on him. I don't think it'll work on him. But
No, Grigor! No.
you can technically yeet your orb right where you all are standing.
Yeah.
But
Cyrillis.
And Ramsey, so they can run, and I will allow a dash.
Can I dash towards Cyrillis and yeet the portal towards the party? Like, I don't know if Cyrillis can get to us. Like, I would love to get all of us there, but, like, mainly it's about getting Grigor out of this control element of this moment. but I don't want to leave Cyrillus by herself. So, like, I don't know if Cyrillus has anything other than a dash.
I mean, a dash is probably all it got.
With a dash, you'll have 60 feet of movement and can get, if you throw the teleport thingy down, both Cyrillus and Ramses would be able to reach.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then Theo will, like, lift the stone in the air and, like, make a couple of, like, steps towards the middle of everybody.
He sees you raise his hand, and he raises a hand, and he just goes, "Oh, don't do that, darling." And he's going to cast Command Stop.
Nope.
Could I attempt to throw my spear at Bahamut to
Cyrillus is gonna throw the Emperor's sword.
Give me an attack roll as I will say this gives you advantage on your wisdom saving throw, Pyrea.
Oh, bet. Okay.
27.
Let's actually look at his stat block, see if that actually hits.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Hello?
a little scary future for you guys. That just hits as the spear hits Bahamut in the neck, and he just turns and looks at Ramses.
Eye contact.
And at this point, his concentration is broken, Pyre. You can do the thing.
Okay, I do the thing.
He withdraws the spear, and he points at Ramses, and all he says is, "Change." And it seems like nothing happens. That's all I'll say.
Oh.
So, Ramses and Cyrillus, do you guys run for that portal?
I mean, Cyrillus had been wanting to throw the Emperor's sword, and I rolled a nat 20, so...
Okay, you crit. Roll me a d8 plus your strength modifier.
Bless.
And then multiply
Oh,
that by
that's
2.
8.
Okay.
My strength modifier, a 1. As she's running, she just meets the Emperor's sword. It's like, yeah.
You hit him, and it does pierce him, and it just falls out. And he throws, and as you guys are going through the portal, he's going to throw Ramses' spear at the group. And...
Cyrillus is running towards the group.
Yeah.
One would assume that she would be mid-jump even.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Cyrillus, no.
And could she maybe catch it? Because I've got a wicked dexterity.
That will be a sleight of hand check.
Do it.
Okay, hold please.
DC 20. Because that's what he rolled to hit with a 4 on the die.
Cool. Well, that's 19 on the die plus 6.
Okay, so you do catch it as you're jumping, and you guys go through the portal, which is good because he was aiming for Thea. So you guys all go through the portal, and you plop into somewhere none of you recognize at all. And you see through the portal as Bahamut just sits on the throne and smiles through the portal as it disappears. And you just see an older looking half-orc man shoot up off a chair and go, "Hey, no safari!" It looks like he's about... Io?
Oh, ooh. Theo's like, has the stone in her hand and it flickers, like,
And you are now out of those teleport stones.
I think I need another charge. As she, like, tosses the stone towards her dad.
What's... Oh! Yeah, dear! Get up the guest room for 6? He's like, What the hell happened?
It's a long story.
And that's where we're going to end this episode here, guys, with the party successfully killing Marcus Burgleys and Papa Burgleys. And I will say, confirming, saving the Emperor because Thea messaged Prince Korgal and through the thing, and Cyrillus was able to teleport an Anda, the Emperor was saved. But Virilus, the real Virilus, was not, and is now the body used as the host for Bahamut. And Bahamut sits on the throne of Heracus with a Titan Dragon guard dog. And the party is now in the kingdom of El Halon, specifically the capital city. And that's where we are going to end today's episode. Tune in next time as the party figures out what to do from here. As always, everyone, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you guys on the next episode of Gleaming Wildfire. Thanks for watching.